Well, among the Cup finals taking place this year, this certainly has to be one of the most anticipated. Two top-level Premier League teams going at it here tonight for a European trophy. Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester United in the 2025 Europa League finals. We welcome you into the broadcast here on Ultrasport. This is going to be a good one. We are live from the Estadio San Mames in Bilbao, Spain, as we get set for the first of three continental European Cup finals. First one, this one, the Europa League, soon to be followed next Wednesday by the UEFA Conference League, and then capping it all off that same Saturday with the Champions League final. But here we go, Tottenham Hotspur and Man United to get us underway as we begin to cover the European finals here. It is a packed house this evening, not an empty seat, and as it should be, probably thousands of fans who have made the trip over from England to see their teams compete, and you can hear they're already singing. Here's a look at the lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. They'll be competing in a 4-3-3. Vicario is in goal. Richarlison up at the front. There you see a large tifo brought by Spurs fans. And these team photos, ones they will remember for the rest of their life, to be in a high-level competition final such as this. And have a listen. They're already singing When the Spurs Go Marching In. As we take a look at United's lineup, Andre Onana will be in goal. Bruno Fernandes is captain as they line up in a 3-4-2-1 formation. And with that, we get set to get underway as the Spurs fans begin their serenade. There's the whistle, and away we go. Torgo to Fernandes. Man United with the ball to start things off. United, of course, in red and white. Tottenham Hotspur in white and blue. Spurs with the ball. Richarlison now from Madison. Kulusevski trying to maneuver through. Pedro Porro. Maguire got the interception there. Harry Maguire for Man United. Garnacho. Pass. Moving close to the box now. Red Devils perhaps looking for an early goal. Here's Garnacho to Ugarte. And Romero is going to get the block. Madison for Tottenham. Passes to Richarlison. And now Tell. Back to Richarlison. Chance here. Johnson will take the shot. And Onana made the save. Kulusevski. Eriksson got in the way. Now United with the ball. Bruno Fernandes, the captain. Passes to Ugarte. Fernandes once again. Trying to break away here. Headed away. Spence gets the interception for the Spurs. Man United have not had that great of a season here, but they've managed to make it through. And that I say that in terms of the Premier League. They've managed to make it through to the Europa League final, but they are a couple places above the relegation zone over in the Premier League. But a chance here tonight to redeem their season by taking home European silverware as Johnson tries to break through, and this was almost a chance. Richarlison is going to try to take advantage. He goes with a header, but it is going to have an unfavorable bounce as we will take a look at this again. Amidst the chaos, he takes a chance. And look at this. It's just missed the goal. First goal kick of the match now. Onana will set up here. Back underway. Hamas to Garnacho. Ugarte. Eriksson. Spurs fans singing again. Garnacho now. Gonna be a chance. Will it be? No, Vicario with the save. Spence now for Tottenham Hotspur. Kulusevski, the player to watch tonight for the Spurs. Madison to Bentancur. Into the air. Johnson got the header. Kulusevski. Pedro Porro. Johnson and Kulusevski once again back and forth. Trying to move up to the box here. Kulusevski to Richarlison. Chance now. Madison takes the shot. And he's just going to miss. We'll see this again. Onana dives. And now sets up for another goal kick. Short pass to Maguire. Eriksson heads it away. Pedro Porro got a momentary interception. Now Kulusevski is going to take the ball for Hotspur, but referee blows his whistle. Ball now to United. Eriksson. Amas. Garnacho. Back to Amas. Pedro Porro is going to take it for Tottenham Hotspur. Now Johnson to Romero. Madison. Bentancur. Madison again. Just over 20 minutes gone in this match. Madison here into the air. Richarlison to Johnson, who'll take a shot. Did it go in? I believe it did. What a goal. What a way to open the scoring. Definitely want to see the replay on that because that was unique. Let's see how this went. There's the VAR. This is a bit of a ghost goal, but here's the further review. It is over the line. You don't see that very often. And there it bounced over a touch more as well in case there were any remaining doubts. And the Spurs fans sing on as Tottenham take the lead in the Europa League final. Pedro Porro steps out in front for the interception. Tottenham with the ball straight away once again. Richarlison had it taken by Maguire. Now Eriksson to Garnacho. Ugarte. Madison swoops in to take it. Tell. Bentancur. Johnson. Azraoui got in the way. Ugarte now to Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes with the pass. Goes back to Fernandes. Captain here for the Red Devils. Dorgu. Ugarte. Eriksson. Fernandes. Trying to move through here, but Spence and Romero able to take it for Tottenham. Kulusevski. To Pedro Porro. Bentancur to Richarlison. Now Tell looking for a chance. Richarlison takes the shot. Onana will make the save as we approach the 30-minute mark in the Europa League final. Glad to have you with us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a special event here on Ultrasport. It is May. It is the end of the soccer season. For an American like me, for most of the world, it'd be football. But a lot of big events happening all around the world. Not just in this sport, but in others as well. Oh, interesting header by Fernandes as he rolls through. But this is championship season, one might say. In the United States, they've got the NBA playoffs and the Stanley Cup final. F1's going to have the Monaco Grand Prix coming up in a little bit here. And, of course, in this sport, there's the domestic cup finals, such as the FA Cup, which is this Saturday. And then the continental competitions, which we, again, are covering here. First with the Europa League final, and subsequently Real Betis versus Chelsea in the Conference League. And we'll finish things out with Inter Milan against Paris Saint-Germain from Munich. Although that final is going to look a bit different, a bit unusual. We apologize due to some licensing issues. Blame EA. United trying to advance here. Fernandes looking to move to the box, but Van de Ven is able to successfully interfere. United win a free kick, however. Two-man wall will be built by the Spurs. heads it away in the box. Bentancur to Romero. Spence. Tell. Richarlison. Now he's able to find Kulusevski. Johnson, who had the first goal, passes to Richarlison. Chance for Tell. Onana makes the save again. And it's headed away. Bentancur will take it back. Ugarte got in the way there. Madison. Johnson. And Richarlison. Onana makes the block. Makes the save. Tell got a touch there. Bruno Fernandes now with the ball for United as the Red Devils take back possession. Garnacho. Passes to Amas. Garnacho again. Well, we have a chance here. Pedro Porro takes it for Tottenham. As we approach halftime here in the 2025 Europa League final, we'll take a short break and then come back for the rest of the match. Tell moves through, takes the shot, and there it is! He's found the back of the net, and Tottenham Hotspur extend their lead a couple minutes before halftime. Embraced by his teammates as the Spurs now have a cushion. Up by 2 as we take a look at the hypermotion replay, and for Manchester United, a team that has not had great success in 2025, things have gotten even worse. Red Devils with the ball as we again approach the half. We wait to see how much time is added on. It will be 3 minutes. Madison moving up here, passes to Richarlison. Will we get one more before halftime? Nice catch there by Andre Onana. Rolled out, bit of a battle, but he's able to get it to Maguire. Dorgu. Mazraoui. Spence slides in. Tell now, who just scored. Passes back to Spence. Into the box. Headed away. Bruno Fernandes will take us into halftime. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester United 0. We'll be right back as the 2025 Europa League final continues. Spurs with the ball to start off the second half here in the Europa League final. Tottenham ahead 2-0 up against their fellow Premier League team, Manchester United. And as we just saw, wait a minute here, Richarlison is going to score right off the bat. What a way to open the second half. A minute and a half in, and already Tottenham have scored. Let's take a look at the POV replay here presented by EA Hypermotion Technology. Onana misses the save, and Richarlison extends the lead for the Spurs. Apologies there for the technical difficulties. 3-0. And once again, the Spurs fans are singing. Eriksen with the ball for Man United. Garnacho back to Eriksen. As we just saw before coming back here, we will be covering the final of the UEFA Conference League a week from today. Real Betis taking on Chelsea. Should be a good one. Johnson looking for a chance. He sent it over the crossbar. Could have potentially made it 4-0 there. As Onana will set up for the goal kick. Ten shots on target tonight for Tottenham Hotspur and only 1 for Man United. United, as I mentioned earlier, quite low this season on the Premier League table. Close to relegation, in fact, but I don't think that'll happen. And Tottenham Hotspur have been running roughshod over them in this game so far, as Højlund passes to Garnacho, who moves up for the Red Devils, getting into the box. Waiting for a chance here. Hoyland takes the shot, and he will just miss. First substitution of the game. Mainu coming on for Ugarte for Manchester United. Mainu comes in as we see the goal kick from Vicario. Van de Ven, Bentancur, Madison. And a substitution for United as well. Mount coming on for Eriksson. Two at once. Kulusevski will take the shot. Onana able to save. Mazraoui now to Mainu. Interception there by Van de Ven. Tell to Richarlison. And this will miss. Take a look at this once again. He got the first goal of the half, and the only goal so far. With just about a minute and a half into it. Tottenham extending their lead thanks to the efforts of Richarlison. Looking to take home European glory this evening. Did it? Garnacho, Amas, and again we apologize for any lag or technical difficulties we might be experiencing. Garnacho moving up. Passes to Mount. And this, I believe, has been called offside. Take a look at this once again. There it is. 1 foot over. "60 minutes in, an hour gone here in the Europa League final. Tottenham 3, Manchester United 1. Manchester United 0. In what has been thorough dominance here from the Spurs. Kulusevski back-foots to Johnson. Johnson, Mount got the touch, and out it goes. And Dorgu coming off for United to be replaced now by Ahmad. A corner kick for Tottenham. Kulusevski sent it into the air. No substitutions made so far by the Spurs. United, on the other hand, desperate to do whatever they can. Mainu moving up here. He was subbed on. Perhaps it'll pay off. Mazraoui to Ahmad, another sub. Bruno Fernandes will take the shot, but Vicario makes the save. Pedro Porro now for Tottenham Hotspur. Passes to Bentancur. And the Spurs take control of possession once again. Madison. Johnson. Richarlison is going to take a long shot. Felt ambitious there. Certainly in a good position to take such risks. It's 3-0 for Tottenham as Mainu attempts to advance. Going to be an interception from Spence. Richarlison to Johnson for Tottenham. Tell, who had a goal earlier. Spence takes the shot. Onana with the save, and Amas will clear it away. Van de Ven to Madison. Richarlison, Kulusevski, Tell, and out it goes. Substitution now. Mathis Tell coming off for Tottenham Hotspur now. He will be replaced by Heung-min Son, one of the side's best players. Kept off the starters, coming off the bench for the final 20 minutes or so of this match. And many may say that Tottenham have it clinched here. We'll find out as these final 20 minutes go on. Garnacho advancing for United. Amas. Garnacho again. Trying to get into the box. Passes to Fernandes. Can he move through? Pedro Porro got a touch, which means it is going to be a corner kick for United. Spence coming off now to be replaced by Udogie on the side of the Spurs. Maybe 15 or so minutes away, just over 15, from lifting the UEFA Cup. Mount, Hoyland, Romero got it away. Mainu got a header. Maguire and Johnson in a battle for the ball. Referee will blow his whistle. Tottenham get the ball. Romero sets up for the free kick. Van de Ven. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. Bentancur again. Madison. Trying to move through here. Bentancur to Richarlison. Mount got the touch and the interception for United. Red Devils still chasing their first goal, but now I was looking good, but then the offside got called. James Madison coming off now for Tottenham Hotspur. He'll be replaced by Bissouma. Romero to Bentancur. Richarlison, who scored early in the first half, or second half, I should say. Johnson had the first goal, and he takes a shot now. Mainu kicks it away. Ahmad to Fernandez. Højlund. About 10 minutes to go here, give or take. Fernandez to Mainu. Into the air. Getting a bit loud inside the stadium here. Vicario will kick it away. Richarlison gets it back. Kulusevski. Richarlison to Son. Can he keep going here? No. Mazraoui is going to take it. Ahmad now for United. Looking to break away. Able to move through the first contest. Gets it to Højlund. Fernandez takes a long shot. And Vicario with an excellent catch as we approach the end of this match. Van de Ven to Romero. Bentancur, Pedro Porro, Kulusevski. Now we reach the end. Commentary not as significant anymore, because we all know how this is going to turn out, even if United look for a late break. One more substitution. Harry Maguire will come off for United. He will be bringing on Casemiro. Free kick for United. Four-man wall for Hotspur. And Udogie heads it away. Mount. Ball is loose. Spurs have it. Ahmad with the slide. Højlund has a chance, but Vicario keeps the clean sheet. The extra humiliation denying them that last-minute consolation goal. Tottenham with a thorough victory here tonight as 5 minutes are added on. And now a chance maybe for one more. Kulusevski moves in. Johnson takes the shot. He had the first goal. He's missed here. We see this again. Onana to take the goal kick. And perhaps one more drive for United. Into the air. Garnacho gets out in front to take possession. Mount. Mainu. Ahmad to Mazraoui. And I think that'll about do it. And there you have it. The Europa League came into existence for the 1971-1972 season and was then known as the UEFA Cup. Tottenham Hotspur were the inaugural winners. They won it again in 1984, and they win it again here tonight. Their third UEFA Cup, UEFA Europa League title. Tonight in this battle of English sides, the Spurs are supreme in Spain. And we go to the trophy presentation as we thank you all for tuning in. We've got the Europa Conference League final coming up a week from today, and then the big one, the Champions League final, that Saturday. And from the Estadio San Mames in Bilbao, we thank you all for watching. Tottenham Hotspur, the winners of the Europa League in 2025.